Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Katy Designs, I have two gorgeous die cut embellishment sets. They're perfect for spring, for Easter. I have spring animals, and you get 3 each of these sheets, okay? And then I also have garden flowers, 3 of these as well. And you guys, I mixed them together to make this card. This is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a better look at this cute little spring animals. So many different styles of bunnies, but they're all in that same art design, so they mix really well together. You've got little chicks. I love when there's a bunny contained in something, a bunny in a basket, a bunny in a wagon. So sweet. And then you've got the cute little lambs, the little ducks, the geese, so cute, the little Easter eggs, and then your little sayings. And as I said, you get 3 of these sheets, so they're all the same. Oops. All together. And they punch out just like a paper doll. Okay, and I know I'm dating myself for that because paper dolls don't do this anymore. There you go. Really, really sweet. And then the same with the garden flowers. And these are wonderful for making borders. Also, you've got them in the pots as well. And these are meant for layering. So you've got your main piece here, and then you would foam tape one on top of the other, or you could just leave them as is. And I have cards doing them both ways, so I can show you. Once again, you get 3 sheets of those as well. All right, so let's jump to the giveaway card. So how this works is, we love to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you are watching us on our webisode page on paperwishes.com, if you blow up this video by expanding your screen, there you should see a little YouTube icon there. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. While you're there, we ask that you subscribe, and then for this video, give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment. And then what we'll do is, after a week, so that everybody has time to participate, we will choose one comment and reply to that with "Congratulations, YouTube username blank." So you got to know your YouTube username. That's how we identify you. And then we give you instructions on how to claim your card. It's also a good idea to hit that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. That way you know when we are announcing a winner, and also when we are dropping a new video, which we do 6 times a week. So it'd be great if somebody claimed their card. So for this one, you guys, I don't remember if I mentioned 5 by 6.5 inches. For the background on this, I used Meadow Blooms 6 by 6 pattern cardstock. I used the back of this one right there, and I just took that 6 by 6 and I glued it right there. I did add a little bit of pink, just a little scrap pink of pink solid cardstock along the bottom edge to extend that down a little bit, and then used our white fancy border dazzle stickers, which I'm a huge fan of. And they just are beautiful lace, just like this, borders. And then I just placed that on that edge, foam taped that little love and hugs right there, and then punched out 2 of these little lambs, and then glued those, and then added just sort of a little collection here of the flowers. So for this one, I used these little flowers right in here, and I added 2 up here, and then foam taped some on top of each other. Now, what do we use for foam tape? Well, we sell these little tiny squares that are already die cut foam tape that you can peel the back off of and use those, so you don't have to do much cutting. Or if you want a really super good value to use for all your paper crafting, we have this giant wheel of foam tape that's 150 feet or 50 yards. If it's a 1/2 inch wide, and that what Debbie and I like to do, because we're economical girls, we like to just go like this, cut them like this, and then just sort of cut it and then leave it on your desk. And then when you're ready to tape some down, you just trim them like this, and then you have 3 little tiny, roughly squares. And yeah, that way you have them cut to whichever size you'd like. So went ahead and glued the bases of these down just like this, and just sort of took this one, which is kind of a scallop shape, and this one's a scallop shape, and I just put them along the top edge and then just built them up with all of these little pieces. Added some Jewel Dazzle stickers in this gold mirror to the centers of the flowers. Same down here. And then right here just added a little bow with 1/8 inch ribbon in that really beautiful purple. So really fun card. And as I said, this is our giveaway card. So I hope you guys participate in that. All right, next one. This is a cute little 5x5. It's got a little window. Look at that. So for this one, you guys, I used 2 6x6 paper packs and did a little mixing here. So for the first, I used tulips and butterflies, 6x6 pattern cardstock. And I used this one right here, but I turned it on its side. So we've got a little bit of this top border here, and then this beautiful border on this side. And then for the inside of the card, I just took a strip of the pink gingham from gingham number 2. And what I love about this is it has a tiny micro print on one side and then also another tiny micro print. It's got a slightly larger one on the other side. Let me grab this so you can see. So there you go. You can see the larger size. So it's really great to use with little tiny prints. All right, so then to cut my little circle, this is a 5x5 card, so it's gonna fit beautifully through your 6-inch wide die cutting platform. So I just took our little circle from Circles and Scallops, took this one right there, and placed that over the patterned cardstock and then went through the machine. And then around the edges, I took basically just a lot of these little like individual flowers, but I took these right here, these 3 larger pieces, and I just sort of placed them. And then I took these flowers right here that went with them, and I just filled that in. There's all kinds of little small roses and things, white flowers, added those in, foam taped some, glued some all the way around, then added a little tiny for a little 1/8 inch ribbon for a bow. The Happy Easter comes from the little cutouts from this one. There we go. And then on the inside, I added a little gold straight line dazzle stickers, which you know I forgot to grab. And then just a little collection here of some little ducks or geese or some kind of little animal there. And then a little, I was not raised on a farm. And then our cute little lamb, I do know that one. All right, so this was a really fun one to make. Next, I have another Slimline card. Okay, so this is 8.5 by 3.5. And then I just cut it down a little bit. I went ahead and I cut 3.5 inches off of the left side, right? And then covered the inside back with solid cardstock from Perfect Little Prints. And then of course on the front of it, this really dark black paper with beautiful pink little leaves was perfect for the front, leaving that white border. All right, then you guys, we needed to of course use some Easter Dazzle stickers. So our Easter stickers come in this great collection. And then I'm going to show you these. They have all kinds of cute little, oh, they're upside down. All kinds of cute little bunnies. This is kind of a brown bronze color, little black, very whimsical. I used this one right here in this gold mirror, but we've also got these to say like Happy Easter over and over again in silver, and then the cute little whimsical ones that we had in black we also have in gold, and then this beautiful sort of orchid pink we have again, and then these same ones come in black. So I added the little Happy Easter in gold here, took the little border, just put a little bit of it right here, and then used the white Jewel Dazzle stickers to decorate that. And then here I backed this little flower, corner flower right here, with just a little bit of this pink, and then attached that right there, added some of those white Jewel Dazzle stickers. There's some butterflies here. And then of course we had to have one of those little bunnies in a wagon. Okay, so cute, added him right there, or her. And then all the little flower pots, okay, right here, so cute. And then of course added the foam taped to build up those layers at that. Okay, added the little paper-backed Easter eggs in the front, a little 1/8 inch ribbon, because the 1/8 ribbon was just perfect scale for this. And then on the inside added another little a little rabbit in a wagon. So really a fun Easter card. All right, my last one, you guys. All right, this one right here. So we had to do a little birthday, and he's got a cute little hedgehog right here. So for this one, I took a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and then I took this is 12 rectangles and scallops cutting dies. I took one of these, one of the larger ones, and I set it over the card, but with the rectangle scallops going off the edge at the top. So it kept, you know, the fold intact. Ran it through my die cutting machine, and then used just a little bit of the green from the Perfect Little Prince, and then white glitter cardstock comes in this pack. And then I cut a little strip of white cardstock and then some mirror gold, polished gold, which is a mirror cardstock, and just matted that white strip. And then I sort of like took all of these little flowers and I just set the little paper strip down. I didn't glue it down. But then I just took all these little flowers right here and I glued them directly to the cards, the glitter cardstock, so that it would cover up that edge, and then glued this right over it. This one's foam taped. And then I mixed some Dazzle stickers here. I used the Happy is from Tiny Words and Phrases Dazzle stickers. And then the Birthday is from Birthday Dazzle stickers in the gold. And then, as I said, this one's foam taped, and then used these little gold mirror Dazzle stickers just on this flower centers and then all kind of over there. And then this one's foam taped, and then this adorable little hedgehog got glued on there. So yeah, you can definitely take these from Easter and spring and use them for other things. So you guys, this was such a fun collection to work with. I'm not kidding. I had a great time just putting all these little scenes together. It was really sweet. Don't forget, this is our giveaway card for this episode. The money saver for all these fantastic die cuts is right over there on the right-hand side of the screen. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, all the items are listed down below the video as well, in case you want to choose this or that. And if you're watching us on YouTube, first of all, if you're not subscribed, it would really be a great favor to us if you would go ahead and subscribe to our channel. It's free to you, and it really helps push out the video for other people to find and helps our company grow. So that would be really great. And also, if you look down below the video in the description box, you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. We'll see you in the next one.